Hi guys, and welcome to another video, another review for a system, an old console I have here, my latest acquisition, just received this week, delivered to me, and it's very well packed. As you can see by the title, is an old classic arcade console, ATARI. This is something went wrong, but overall it's well packed. I'm happy. I cannot wait to put my hands on it and review this together. So it's a 7800 flashback miniature console, following the design and the games and the graphics coming from the original 7800 console, but not only. There are games embedded, 20 games if I'm not mistaken, in this what we call the NES in a chip technology, which means everything in a chip, images of games from 2600 model as well. This particular flashback dedicated console was released back in 2004. In appearance, as I said, it looks like 7800. A pair of controllers, which are actually again a miniature of the old good old-fashioned paddles. The system had 20 games built in, and originally developed by Warner Communications, or Atari Incorporated. The games contained were not exactly the same quality of graphics or the same angles, if you will. So some people say they are terrible. Let's find out. Let's see. Let's plug it in. The so-called plug and play consoles, and this will be the Flashback 1, because these series of consoles, the dedicated flashback consoles for Atari, went up to 2018. It was version 9 or Flashback 9, and 2019 was the latest Flashback X, stands for 10. So up to that point it was quite successful. This particular one, the Flashback 1, as I said, well, it holds some complaints from the users, from the people that really rushed to get their hands on. But let's check by ourselves and see. Well, very well packed, and what we have here is the AV cable. As you can see, we have video yellow, red, which comes in mono, so mono sound comes out of the console. No TV tuners anymore, or modulators to bring the picture onto your TV. We have the miniature paddle, looks like a miniature of the original paddle, with pause and select capability, but smaller factor, smaller case. And this is the original Flashback Atari 2004. I hope there is a second one in there. That's the way it should be. Very well packed, again, very neat. Many thanks to the seller. There's another one here, classic 9-pin. One thing you have to remember is not compatible with the classic Atari joysticks. The paddle is something different, so it's not compatible with the original 2600 joysticks. And this is okay. I like this. So this is the original power supply, 300 milliamps, 9 volts DC. Great. I like it when it comes with the original power supply, because it's never a good idea to play around with voltages. So again, excited, very nice. Everything looks original, no scratches or anything whatsoever, or bad cables. And this bag, I think it comes from the original TP-Link router, but it serves the purpose. It does the job. And in here should be the console, which is just a tiny little thing like this. Yeah, this is the console, Flashback 1, the very first one. The very first one of the 10 out of 10 of the series. And you can see it's a miniature of the 7800 console. Indeed, no scratches, it's almost like new. ATARI Europe, made in China, classic badge at the bottom, and you can see there is a reset button. Yeah, there is a power button and rubber feet and everything. And at the back we can see the video sound output and the power input. So let's plug it in. I cannot wait to plug it in and have some fun. And yet another thing we have to point out here is that this console is not like the jack specific models released in the markets. Is not capable of getting power from batteries at all. So you have to always have it connected to the mains. You can see there is no indication which joystick is 1 or 2. You can never find 1 or 2 markings around the console, and the cable apparently is too short to get it connected to your TV. But anyways, let's power it up, always with the original adapter, and see the gameplay, check the games, the menu, how you navigate across the different games. Are you ready? So power it up, and yes, we can see the welcome screen. And apparently there is no cartridge, needless to say, no cartridge slot on this console. You have to go left and right to pick the game you wish to play, while at the same time there is some indication on the cartridges shown on the screen left and right of the machine which one we have picked. 10 on each side, so easy as it gets. Let me press one of the buttons and see if this can get things started. I'll pick this one. Alright, and we have what we have here, Breakout, one of my ever favorites, always sacked big time, but the feeling is great. It doesn't look like the original at all, so I guess the guys, the perfectionists, were right. It has to be reprogrammed, and I believe this goes also for the rest of the games, to be embedded on this system, but it has nothing to do, or it's pretty close to the 7800 original game, but apart from that, it's gonna be fun after all, because it's Breakout, right? Breakout is Breakout, big hit back in the days, and every time you need to load another game, you have to press reset, go to the welcome screen, and then pick another game. Let's check. We have Battlezone, Canyon Bomber, we have Skydiver, Foot Fight, Gravitar, Haunted House, Millipede, Planet Smasher, Saboteur, Skydiver, Solaris, Sprintmaster, Warlords, Yars Revenge, that was one of my favorites back in the day, and the Adventure, the classic one that was produced by Atari back in the day. Not much fun if you ask me. So let's pick Skydiver for now and see what happens. And yeah, it kind of looks like the 7800 graphics, but it's not the same feeling, it's not the same thing. You have always this sense that there's something strange or something different is going on here, and especially if you have played for endless hours the original games. So from a casual standpoint, the casual gamer can say this is okay, a solid pack of games you can have fun with. This classic essence, but well, it's not the same, and I guess it's because of this NES in a chip technology used. So everything has to be reprogrammed to in such a way so it's a look-alike of the original 7800 games, but it's never the same, and you can tell. So reset it again. Let's go to the next one. We have SC bottle. Alright, this one, yeah, it's a decent copy of the original game, if you ask me. One of my favorites back in the day again. Yeah, graphics are great. The picture is great because again, we don't have any RF modulators. We have composite out, decent composite out, and speed. The paddles or joysticks are working fine. Although, well, for some people might be more comfortable with the smaller paddles. But if you ask me, I would like to have the classic ones, the bigger paddles, in my hands. Anyways, it's a matter of taste after all. Let's go to the next one. I'm not going to plug in the second joystick right now. There's no one to play with. Again, there is no modulator in here, so the picture, at least the picture, is great. An easy plug and play operation. You can see some details, the planes, the background, colors, the move of the graphics. Looks great. Looks great. Pretty solid and neat. Again, it's a matter of taste, but it's always a good deal. As I was looking recently over the web for prices about this console, and it's 20 to 25 bucks tops. So it's a good deal, always a good deal to keep a small library of Atari games in a solid pack with this console. And above all, it's a console, dedicated console or flashback console #1. So I think it's good to have it, or nice to have this in your collection. And I'm going to close up and wrap it up this session by showing Saboteur, which is a game included as it was advertised as not released back then, originally designed by Howard Scott, and I guess it was yeah, very nice game, although hard to play with these paddles. I don't know about the other version, never played if there was another version, but this one is rather hard to keep up with a paddle. But anyways, it's worth mentioning, this game. And yeah, as I said, I'm gonna wrap it up, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you later with another video, another presentation, another repair soon. Please do consider subscribing, give us a thumbs up, and thanks. Bye.